Welcome back. It's In the Wind Tarot. Do another read for the collective. Hope everybody's doing okay. I have shuffled and prayed and suggest you do the same. Let's see what we've got going on today. Three of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and Three of Cups. Everybody with the cups got a pentacle. Everybody with a pentacle has a cup. Queen of Wands is involved. Queen of Wands is someone who's attractive, good at business, able to take care of business. That sure is a lot to start out with. Let's keep going. Looking forward to a clear read, clean read. See what we've got going on. I noticed I kind of disappeared during the dark of the moon. I don't feel like reading much during that, I think. Looks like we're not going to get anything here today. Let me recenter us here. I'll need to ignore the fact that the video's on. Came out in reverse. Is it telling us there's nothing new? No new movement, no new path. Everything's in stasis, maybe. Or maybe I should have taken that first wad. That was probably, I asked for it to be clear and concise, and it was probably like, okay, here. And it was everything I needed. Most likely. There's no movement towards the great happiness or the new beginning. Using the intuition to bring things together. To win at all costs. Put an end to this group who's waiting for a return on their investment. Apparently they've offered a new beginning to someone. If I recall, there was a King of Cups that was needing a new beginning. With the Lovers here. Apparently they've left the Queen of Wands out in the cold. 3, 4, 5. Looks like. Or the Queen of Wands isn't clear. All right. That's better. Queen of Pentacles appears. Ace of Swords reversed. That's not cutting the good from the bad. That's not the truth. not forthcoming. Looks like the Queen of Pentacles may have lied to her friend, the Emperor. Something about an obsession. Not interested in an obsession. Bored by what was once an obsession. Came out upright, fell in the reverse. Well, let's come along and get some more. 3, 6, 2 more. We got 3. We'll take them 4, whatever. So we got the Ace of Swords and Tower in reverse. So maybe this lie is keeping the Tower from falling right now. And the Emperor can have his wish come true. If he works on this love affair. Let's get you guys over a little bit. What in the world? Not very many people on the board right now. So, okay. Y'all bearing with me? Let's see what's going on here. We have the Fool. Knight of Swords in reverse. So there's no new path. There's not been a plan for a path. They're not going to leap. They're not going to take off on this new path at this time towards their wish come true, which is a new beginning, it looks like, with the Empress, who we will assume is in the collective somewhere. They've done everything they can they've used all their tools to win at all costs and put an end to this problem. This group, perhaps, the Hierophant, is a group, organized, social, political, business, some kind of organization of some kind, is waiting. They're expecting an offer of love and to have a joined relationship. See, they're expecting a return on their investment. But they didn't get their expectation met. This group did not get their expectation met. They're brokenhearted and they're waiting for a message. So they didn't get their expectation met. Now the Queen of Wands appears and she's in the moon concerning this. It's hidden. This decision that she's needing is hidden. She's been reviewing what she's done and she has broken her own heart. The Queen of Pentacles appears and she is lying. Apparently she's lying to her friends or about her friend, to the Emperor, or about her friend to the Emperor. She's telling a lie here. And either her friend, she's telling a lie about her friendship with the Emperor and his obsessions and how she didn't have nothing to do with it. And she's trying to keep herself out of this tower, which would be her wish come true. Or she's lying about a friendship to someone else, perhaps one of these, you or the Queen of Wands, to the Emperor, and saying either you or the Queen of Wands had this obsession, but she still didn't have nothing to do with it. Anyway, the Queen of Pentacles is lying to avoid a tower, which would be her wish come true. Because she could, to avoid the tower, would make her happy, so she could continue working on getting the Empress, and possibly the Emperor too, since they appear so close together, locked up or tied up in their head by this messaging that she wants to give, or this working on getting them locked up. Concerning this generational wealth. And she wants to go, the Queen of Pentacles wants to go offer a cup of love to the King of Wands, his match, her match. She wants to go there. She's not sure if it'll be successful because the Knight of Wands is working off. Okay, so we have all of that going on. Now that second part here with the Empress could be read that she's going to go offer a cup of love to the King of Wands and go off somewhere together. You see. She's not sure if it'll be successful because there is apparently a Knight of Wands who is kin here somehow. So we would like to know, okay, there is no movement towards their wish come true. Using all the tools to tear it down. Hierophant, there's 5 and 5. 5 pentacles and 5 above the Hierophant's head. And that has come to an end. All right. I want to know who this Hierophant group is. That's what I want to know. What is their wish come true? What are they wanting to happen? Hierophant group. I know I saw that one out here somewhere. Harvest, love, harvest, obsession. Why is the Hierophant group here? The devil, an obsession, an addiction, control, moon, things that are hidden. Well, they're a coven, aren't they? I hate to say it, but they are a coven. And Knight of Wands. Temperance. So why is the Hierophants here? Manipulation of the Knight of Wands. That's why they're not sure it'll be. The Queen of Pentacles is not sure it will be successful. Apparently the Queen of Pentacles is still in the good graces of the Hierophant group. That's an awful lot. Don't do that. Okay. Okay. So yeah, she's still in good graces. She's going to want to pick a fight, though, it looks like. Okay, so there's the friendship message to self-sufficiency. But instead there's conflict over this love, and they're brokenhearted about the generational wealth because of a tower. This is the tower. She, the Queen of Pentacles, is trying to stop. She's not going to be able to stop it. She's going to try to stop it by giving money to the justice system so her wish will come true. She's going to give the money to the King of Wands. She wants him to give it to probably a King of Swords. But let's see. Okay, so she's going to try and buy justice through this Hierophant group. Let's see. Why is the Hierophant group here? Well, because there was some hidden, they're involved in drugs, sex, and rock and roll of some kind. Wildness. They're involved, this group is involved in some wildness that is hidden. Now, the Knight of Wands can either be an actual person, which would be a young person. And here we have Sagittarius and Aries, a young person of action, communication, gets about. So what are they waiting for? Patience, pouring in and pouring out. They're wanting to make friends with this Knight of Wands. A new message of new business that will make him self-sufficient. There's competition for this offer of group sex. Brokenhearted. know we're sorry because you don't have no money, because this here's happened with your mom. It's a big tower. But the Queen of Pentacles can help you. She's got some money. Make your wishes come true with the justice system. If you'll just do what? Knight of Wands. What do they want you to do, dear? And you could be the King of Wands. They're wanting you to act like a Knight of Wands. Hold on to investments. Hold on and wait for a return on your investment. I want you to hold on. Keep it to yourself. Hold it to yourself. What is it? What you're working on, which was right next underneath there. What is it? What is it? What are you working on? What are you working on? Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. What are you working on, dear? What are they telling you you're going to be working on? You know, devil's a liar. Knight of Wands, please. What are they working on? They're working on the High Priestess. What about her, though? Working on her... all of that, probably everything. Right? Doing what, though? What action are they wanting to take against? What action? Holy Spirit, what action are they wanting to take against the Queen of the High Priestess? Action? Maybe it's already on the table. This action. They want the King of Wands to show up as the Knight of Wands and offer this cup. But it'll be exposed. Knight of Pentacles put it into it because he's embarrassed that he even worked on it. You see, the Knight of Pentacles is going to put it into it because he helped, and he's ashamed and embarrassed. The King and Queen of Cups are going to be left out in the cold. The King of Swords is leaving his emotional stuff in order, and he's going to go look for something else and defend the work he put in. The Emperor and the Queen of Swords are going to have a new beginning. They're going to be happy and in love. They don't know if they're going to tell anyone. And they'll be alert for anyone bringing messages of money. The King of Pentacles is going to rush in and try to work on his love affair. He's going to be planting his staff and trying to get a return on his investment at any price. But he'll return to the past, and that will be the end of that. So it looks like we figured what all this group is up to now. If you are the Empress, the High Priestess, High Priest, they're wanting to send in a A King of Wands, someone who is attractive, who's busy, who takes care of business, who's focused, and they don't know if it's going to be a successful ploy. So why are they wanting to? Because there's been a decision about some money. But let me grab these up. And the Queen of Pentacles is going to come in and say she can solve all the problems with her money if you would just do this. King of Wands. Act like a Knight of Wands. And go make friends with the Empress. Okay, so what do they get out of this? Why are they doing this? What is the point? You know, what have we got on here that is the point? Oh, hang on. What is the point of this? Hey. I think I've forgotten if this is the same story going on. I've forgotten what the whole point of why all these shifting alliances started in the first place. So if we can get a reminder, please. Why are they doing this? If we can get a reminder, please, I'd appreciate it. Surely not just because there's secrets are coming out in the open that have to do with, maybe though, internal, going off to be internal. They want to hold on to the way things are. Okay, so why are we all involved in this situation? Why is the collective and all of these people doing these? Why are they doing these things? Because of an investment. What kind of investment, please? We can take it. Please make it clear. Reverse the Tower. Reverse the Wheel of Fortune. What is the Tower? Why the Wheel of Fortune? Oh. Out of pure spite against the Empress to create burdens. And why is that? What is their reasoning behind that? Sacrifice her for what? How? You know that card's in here. If that's the one we need, bring her on out. Lost one down in the crack. Oh no, I didn't. I just knocked one off of here. Okay, why? That's funny. These are almost the same cards coming out here. Okay, so they wanted to win at all costs against the Empress to create burdens and sacrifices and confusion. You're locked up and hidden away. But the Knight of Swords has got a message and is rushing in. with justice. So what did the message concern, please? What did the message concern, please? Wow, it concerned the Emperor being brokenhearted and mentally conflicted. On the alert, the Queen of Swords. Okay, because he heard the Emperor wanted to put an end to the Queen of Swords. And that would be his greatest wish come true. Now the Empress, if she is split from the Emperor, would no longer be the Empress if they are separated. She then becomes the Queen of Swords to him. Sharp tongue, logic over, controlled judgment to end her would make him happier than ever. Okay, let me pick these up and go back here to where we had the Emperor and Empress originally appear. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So those two out. Cover them up a little bit. Okay, so we had the Emperor not interested in defending the Empress. Okay. So this is because the Emperor and the Empress have split. She then became to him the Queen of Swords. And he's really angry about it. All right. Okay, we've got that part then. And we had that the Knight of Swords is coming in. The Knight of Swords. Let's get some more information on our Knight of Swords. What can we expect from that? Celebration. The Queen of Pentacles is using her tools to hold on to. Okay, is the Queen of Pentacles an aspect of the Empress? We broke her into the Queen of Swords. Queen of Pentacles using all her tools to hold on to her patience, her marriage, her union. Maybe she's... Queen of Pentacles. She's making a financial decision. She's going to be patient if she does get married. Or she does join up with anyone she joins up with, whether it's business or romantic or whatever. So, and that will be wish come true, end of a cycle. Okay. So it looks like the Emperor is going to get in trouble. The Empress is going to be able to hold on to, she's going to be celebrating, probably as the Queen of Pentacles. She's going to be able to use her tools to hold on to her part of the finances. And she's not going to jump into any union. She's not going to have to make a financial decision right away, but she needs to be careful because a union may cause her money to fall away. But it seems like she's aware of that. She's using all her tools to hold on to what she has. But they think, it seems like I'm getting that people think that she won't be able to hold on to it. And that will make someone happy that she lost her money. But let's see here. I want some more on this. Is this Queen of Pentacles the Empress? The ex-Empress? Queen of Pentacles, who are you? Queen of Pentacles. Because here you were originally, you're lying. Queen of Pentacles, who are you? What's your scheme? So Lovers, King of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and the Star. She wants to hold on to her. She wants to hold on to her King of Pentacles. As she feels like she can pour in and pour out for him. And tolerate his Knight of Wands ways. The King of Swords appears. Now remember, the Queen of Pentacles was saying that she could help the King of Wands. Oh, if he would go in and get with the Empress. Okay. Boy, she's one of the schemers here. The King of Swords appears. And he's been working with his friends. But now they're fighting over this Ten of Pentacles. Generational wealth, this big pile of money. They're fighting over it. Oh, maybe that's the attorney has appeared. And he's friends with the Emperor. And he's fighting the Queen of Pentacles for the money that she's trying to hold on to. the Queen of Wands appears, and she's going to be defending her happiness, her wish come true. Yeah, these folks, I tell you what. If this is anything to do with you, you'll know, and it'll be making sense to you of what each of these people are doing. It all seems fairly harmless and kind of intriguing and tedious, but that's what we're doing. So the Queen of Wands is going to defend her choice in love. Knight of Cups, Eight of Wands, King of Wands, Great Sorrow. So the Queen of Wands is going off with the Knight of Cups, and that's going to make the King of Wands sad. And hopefully there you stand, single, sexy, and successful, studying your new beginnings and calling judgment on this whole mess. So we'll be back for another one. It's been In the Wind Tarot. Like I said, if this is anything to do with you, you'll understand it. And it's just such a mess. Such a mess. So there's really nothing to get upset about. Come see us again. Thanks for watching. And hit that like button. Thanks.